Dentistry in General Radio Network presents DIG's official podcast with Dr. Bob D.
Join us at Digapalooza this November in Chicago, brought to you by Dentistry in General. This exclusive event features world-renowned speakers, leaders in their fields, delivering carefully selected topics that tackle the real challenges dentists face today. Held in the private halls of Gibson's Steakhouse, it's more than CE. It's a connection to a supportive dental community. Early bird pricing is live, but spots are limited and selling fast. Visit dentistryingeneral.com for more details.
In this episode,
we were founded two dentists out of Charlotte, Dr. Rick Offit, Dr. Mustafa Shakan. They received supply orders at the exact same time. They checked their invoices and saw they were paying different prices. And naturally, their outrage sparked the largest dental buying club in the country, right? They realized if we get enough people together, then we could go to supply partners and say, lower our costs a unit if we commit to buying from you, right? And fast forward, and we've had to change our tune, right? Since 2009, you saw the rise of corporate dentistry, you saw the rise of conglomerates, and we shifted focus to give independent dentists a fighting chance, right? That now it's our mission to preserve independent dentistry. Independent dentists utilize our services to get pricing they would not be able to get on their own.
Saving time and cutting costs, how Synergy empowers independent dentists. Dr. Bob D. interviews Ted Osterer from Synergy.
Hi, everyone. I'm here today with Ted Osterer. Ted and I met at the Chicago Dental Society meeting, I think, or over one of these Facebook groups. Ted works for Synergy. Synergy is a buying group. First thing I want to do, Ted, I want to explain why you guys are here. And we hear this term, economy of scale, and it is used, in my opinion, as an excuse to give large corporations better pricing than us. The American Dental Association is using it. The insurance companies are using it. Different supply houses are using it. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Is it good or is it bad? We're not going to get into that. What I want to get into is that I am bringing you economy of scale. So what does that mean? That means a bunch of us get together, go to a supply house and say, hey, we have this many people, give us a good price. And that's how you can compete with corporate entities in our profession. I looked for many years, Ted, bringing a buying group into my group. Unfortunately, I couldn't get enough transparency, so I could do that. Take a minute to talk about Synergy and tell me who you are and what you do for Synergy.
That's great. And you were on the right track, and I'll just take it from here, right? So we were founded exactly pretty much how you said we were founded, right? We were founded two dentists out of Charlotte, Dr. Rick Offit, Dr. Mustafa Shakan. They received supply orders at the exact same time. They checked their invoices and saw they were paying different prices. And naturally, their outrage sparked the largest dental buying club in the country, right? They realized if we get enough people together, then we could go to supply partners and say, lower our costs a unit if we commit to buying from you, right? And fast forward, and we've had to change our tune, right? Since 2009, you saw the rise of corporate dentistry, you saw the rise of conglomerates, and we shifted focus to give independent dentists a fighting chance, right? That now it's our mission to preserve independent dentistry. Independent dentists utilize our services to get pricing they would not be able to get on their own. And these dentists brought in a team of us to ensure that we can run things for them and they can focus on dentistry. And that was what happened over the course of time. So our chief procurement officer, we have someone in charge of negotiations. He's been in dentistry for 10 years. Before that, he was director of procurement for the Miami Health Systems. He knows what he is doing. And he beats up our supply partners all day long to make sure that our supply partners make it advantageous for our members to be members, to make it advantageous for dentists to buy things they wouldn't normally buy because it's too expensive. And now you have name brand products for the price of house brand. You have supply partners that you didn't work with because it was once too expensive. And now they're offering deals that you wouldn't be able to get without us. And that is what we're doing all day long, making sure independent dentists have a fighting chance up against DSOs.
Everything you say resonates with me. And that's why I actually started talking to Synergy, is that we need to compete. And if we don't compete, then you hear these complaints that, we can't basically overcome the overhead. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is you also mentioned a little bit is that a lot of times, a lot of companies have this subscription model that the dentists are now like, oh my God, not another subscription. But I want people to stop and look at Synergy a little bit differently, right? I pay a dental assistant or a front desk to order for my office. And she's very good. She goes around and shops all these different places. But if you calculate how much time she spends doing that, it is so much higher than just hiring Synergy. I like to call your subscription fee, Ted, basically a salary. I'm paying someone a couple of $100 to watch my prices. I know we talked about this that, oh, you guys want to save us 3-4 times more than what you pay us. However, my concern, and a lot of dentists' concern, is that I know I can save money negotiating with this big supply house, but I don't know what happens 6 months down the line. Is my employee watching it? Did they just sneaky way increase the price without us knowing? Synergy continuously negotiates with a supply house. Is that what you guys do?
That's one of the many things that we do. Absolutely. Well put. For the cost of less than a recare appointment, we're negotiating your fees from A to Z, right? Be it everyday supplies from a big distributor, be it implant from major implant manufacturers, be it endo products from endo manufacturers, be it lab fees, be it services, be it payroll, be it credit card processing. We have negotiated rates that we are monitoring all day to ensure you're getting a fantastic deal no matter what it is that you're getting, right? You have peace of mind that is every item going to be the lowest? I can't guarantee something like that. Is your overall invoice going to be to your satisfactory and liking no matter where it's from? Absolutely. You're getting competitive pricing on every item that you order, on every service that is provided to you from authorized distributors at a very reasonable price in very quick shipping times too, if it's tangible.
Yes, and that's what I'm using Synergy for, is that basically the peace of mind that I am being competitive. Again, I always talk to younger dentists is that, and how I know because I did it myself, don't step over $1 to pick up a dime, right? It is, your time is more important. If you are paying someone to do this, it costs you money. God forbid if you do it yourself, because I did it myself early on, try to save a couple of bucks, and I missed out on time with family, right? This is the time that's most valuable. It's the dentist time. So the Synergy is here for us to be able to compete with large corporate-owned practices. This is the only reason I'm bringing Synergy in, because I want to be able to get the best pricing on different products as they're getting. And you're told me off air that you actually compared a DSO pricing to what we are getting, and it was very similar or better, correct?
Struggling with the pressures of private practice? Digapalooza is here to help. Hosted by Dentistry in General, the first weekend of November in Chicago, this unique event features all-star speakers, recognized globally for their expertise, delivering carefully selected topics designed to give you actionable takeaways for your practice. These aren't your typical lectures. Plus, sponsors are handpicked to support independent dentists against private equity-backed offices. The learning continues beyond the classroom with insights from thousands of practices. Don't miss out. Early bird discounts are available now, but spots are limited and going fast. Secure yours at dentistryingeneral.com.
You have access to the same pricing that a 15 to 40 office DSO is getting. That's what we're able to provide you.
Right.
And on top of that, what you alluded to earlier, right? You could be paying a team member to lock themselves into the supply room and play with inventory with 6 tabs open, texting 4 different reps. Facebook is open, Instagram's open. They're comparing prices in every single website that is going to be higher than the pricing that we're offering. So they're placing orders from 5 different places, right? And all these items are coming at different times. You're paying all these kind of shipping charges. You're getting expired goods. You don't know where some of the other products are coming for. And all this time, you could have seen 4 more patients because you had more team members dialed into your dental practice.
Hey, I want to thank you for being here today. I know we have specials for Dentistry in General. They get 3 months free
Yeah.
if you use the code DIG, and we'll have the links in the comments for them to sign up. And then you also have some specials for startups, so they can discuss it with you as they call you guys and set it up. Do you have anything else to add at the end?
Let us put our money where our mouth is. Let us prove to you that we could save you a ton of money. There's no contract, there's no commitment, there's no startup fees, and you get an extended trial because of the great Dr. Bob D negotiating on your behalf while we're negotiating also on your behalf. And let us team up and make your practice better. Let's raise your top line and lower your bottom line.
Great. Thanks a lot, Ted. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can do this again when you have different things to introduce to the group.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. But your journey continues at DIGRN this November in Chicago. Presented by Dentistry in General, this event connects you with world-class speakers, sharing insights you won't find anywhere else, and delivering carefully selected topics to help you grow clinically and professionally. Early bird pricing is available, but spots are limited and selling quickly. Elevate your skills and expand your network. Visit dentistryingeneral.com to register now.
This has been a production of Dentistry in General Radio Network. Visit our website, dentistryingeneral.com, to join engaging clinical and business conversations, explore our dental podcasts, and stay updated on our upcoming live event.